in this section, we're looking at inverse variation. We've already discussed in the last video direct variation. This is just like opposite to direct variation. In inverse variation, as one quantity or one variable is increasing, the other variable is what is decreasing. Okay, so that is that on that. Example: if one variable is doubling, the other variable will be half. Okay, so that's that on inverse variation. So we can have the example. They have the statement as let's say A varies inversely as what? As B. This statement varies inversely must be there. A varies inversely as B. What does it connote? This is the statement. This statement can be turned to an expression A. When you have varies inversely, you are going to introduce 1 over the next variable over B. So that's the difference between direct and inverse variation. It shows that as this is increasing, this is what? Decreasing, because we are having fraction of that, 1 over B. And that's that. Okay, as this is decreasing, this is what is increasing. So that's that on inverse variation. So the next thing to do now is to remove these proportional sign, and that will be equal to K times what? Times the next value, 1 over B. And that will be equal to what? A over what? A over K over B. So that's that on inverse variation. Please, let's go to examples and see questions. Okay, what mathematics is action. If you don't play with questions, you cannot get the in-depth understanding. Let's see question. So we have M varies inversely as N. So that will be M varies inversely. You write this proportional sign. So whenever you have inversely, then you have 1 over the next letter. Then the next thing to do is to remove these constants, to remove this proportional sign, which will now become M equal to K. So if you want to remove it, you introduce your K and then times what? Times this. And that's M equal to what? K over N. So let's now begin to do our substitution. M is what? M is 4 over 3 equal to what? K over N is what? When M is 4 over 3, N is 9. So we have this. And you cross multiply. So that will be this one to this one times this one, that's 36. This one times this one, that's 3K. So K is what? K is 36 over 3. And that's what? That's 12. The relationship between the variables, okay, that will be M equal to K is what? K is 12 over N. Okay, so that's a formula that connects them together. Then finally, what is the value of M when N is 8? So that will be equal to what? 12 over what? Over 8. And that's what? That's 4 here, 4 here 3, 4 here 2. So that's one whole number 2. So that's that on that question. Question 2. According to Boyle's law, the pressure P of a given mass of a gas at a constant temperature varies inversely, underline that, as its volume. If P is 60, when B is what? Is 40. Find the formula connecting P and V. That's the first one. The second one is what? Find the values of P when V is 5. So when you are doing this kind of question, you need to note the symbol. The pressure is what? You are using P for the pressure. So P for pressure is varies inversely. And when you have varies inversely, that will be 1 over that letter as what? As a volume V. Then in a nutshell, this will be equal to K over what? Over V. So let's do the substitution now. P is what? P is 60 and volume is what? Volume is 40. So K is what? That's 2400. So that's value of K. The formula connecting P and V is what? Come back here. P is what? P is equal to K is what? 2400. 2400 over V. So that's the formula connecting P, the pressure, and what? And and the volume. On the final note, find the value of P. Just come back here. When what? When V is what? When V is 5. When volume is 5. So P is equal to 2400 over what? Over 5. Okay? And that will be equal to what? 5 in 1, 5 in 24. That's 4 in 40. That's so this will give you 480. So when the volume is 5, the pressure is what? The pressure is 480. And that's that on that question. Join the next question also. At this point, I want to say, if you are still new on this channel, okay, what are you waiting for? There is a watermark on this video. Quickly click on it now and subscribe. Click on like button, send your comments, type your comments, and finally share the links of this video on all your social media platforms. Thank you for doing that. Please join the next question, question 3. We are still on inverse variation.